Hi, everybody. It's me, Mike Celestino from LaughingPlace.com. I'm here at Disneyland Resort talking to Asa Kalama and Michael Serna from Walt Disney Imagineering and Disney Live Entertainment. Guys, it's so great to see you. Last time I spoke to you in person, we were at Star Wars Celebration in Japan, and that was the day you guys announced all these fun additions coming to Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run. What can you tell me about what guests can expect when they show up to Disneyland this Friday to check out a new mission?
Yeah, I'm incredibly excited for a guest to encounter this brand new adventure we've created. We have set an incredible experience in the world of the Mandalorian and Grogu, where you and your flight crew are going to get to go on an incredible bounty hunting adventure. It brings new twists, new turns, as you mentioned, brand new iconic locations. And what's really exciting is for the very first time, our flight engineers are actually going to be in control of what planetary destination you go to. So truly, every time you ride the experience, it should feel new and fresh.
Awesome. I've seen the movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Tell me about working with the team at Lucasfilm and Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni on collaborating to create this new version of this attraction.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such an incredible experience getting that opportunity to work closely with them. And so even before we started to define what planets we wanted to go to or what the structure of the new mission would be, we sat down with them to really talk about what's going on in the film, what are some of the major themes or sort of plot structures that we might be able to adapt for the theme park experience. And so it was with them and through those probably 5 or 6 detailed story conversations that we defined the adventure that guests are going to be able to enjoy today.
Great. Lastly, about Smugglers Run, tell me some of the specifics about the new interactivity with some of the roles, like being an engineer, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've made upgrades to all 3 roles in the cockpit. So for our pilots, we've retuned the flight controls to feel even more responsive, but regardless of your flight skill or history, no matter how you fly, it's always going to deliver what feels like a really cinematic experience for the cockpit. For our gunners, we've upgraded their pews, their blasters, and so not only will targeting feel more responsive, there'll be more feedback on screen. And we've also introduced a new burst mode, so if you push and hold, you get 5 pews at once.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then lastly, for our flight engineers, there's a ton of new stuff for them to do. So they, of course, get the ability to repair the ship, but they now also have the ability to tractor beam in cargo for Hondo, if they can. They have the ability to call Grogu on a little video call whenever they want to. And then lastly, as I mentioned, they have that all-important role of getting to decide which of the 3 planetary destinations we ultimately visit.
Fantastic. I can't wait to try it out, but that's not the only thing that's new in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's been a few weeks now, and I've had the opportunity to go out in the streets of Black Spire Outpost on Batuu and meet some of the new characters that have shown up as the timeline has expanded. What can you tell me about how that's been going here at Disneyland, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting to get to see these characters for the first time in Batuu. I mean, we know fans love the original trilogy. We know they love the sequels, the prequels, etc. But a chance to see Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers roaming through the outpost, to get a chance to see Han and Leia by the Falcon, to see Luke rendezvousing around. I mean, to me, to see the excitement of people getting to engage these characters up close, to see these sort of iconic heroes and villains in our land is a thrill, right? I mean, it's exciting to sort of see it feel like that version of Star Wars has arrived in a very unique way.
So I'm a big comic book reader, and there's a new comic called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Echoes of the Empire, I believe, that's kind of giving us a little bit of the backstory of why these characters are on Batuu. Can you talk about working with Lucasfilm Publishing and Marvel Comics to develop that?
Yeah, I mean, actually, Asa kind of came up with the title. That was some early brainstorm discussions. But yeah, we've been lock stock. This whole experience has been working very closely with Lucasfilm because obviously we always want to make exciting new experiences in our parks. We want to make sure that we're aligning closely. And really, it was Lucasfilm that said, hey, we could really support this with some deeper storytelling, go back to the comics, kind of help us shift this timeline together and come up with a unique story that also ties into a lot of the things the fans love about Black Spire Outpost, some of the deep story beats that you're familiar with. How did we get there? How do we kind of back that up a little bit and learn some of the pre-story of that? And if you read the comic book, you'll see there's sort of like a now and then kind of approach of like future past, back and forth with Rey experiencing and understanding some of the things. We think that's very exciting and fun for the fans who love Black Spire Outpost to get a chance to kind of dig deeper into comic books.
So lastly, I've seen both of you guys out in the park, kind of watching guest reactions to all the new stuff. Can you tell me a little bit, like, what have been the expressions you've seen on guests' faces? What have the reactions been among Galaxy's Edge regulars to all of these new changes? Either or both of you.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I have really enjoyed deeply is watching people's reaction to the inclusion of that iconic John Williams score, right? And just watching people, stand and like circle around just to sort of like take it all in, because it really does support the visuals in a really powerful way. Because again, the emotional core of Star Wars in so many ways is those iconic themes, and have those sort of activate ththose latent sense memories for our fans has just been the absolute best.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think that's part of what I love about the land now is that I think the land has been alive and active for years, but now it feels like we're getting even more Star Wars of late into the land with the music, with now the BDX droids are arriving. It's going to be alive in so many different ways, and that's what I love seeing is that everybody being surprised by new things and then also enjoying the things they've loved about it for the past 6 years, basically.
Great, and we've also, I forgot to mention the Grogu kind of post-show on the projection show that I'm really looking forward to checking out. So much exciting new stuff happening here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland Resort. I'm going to go out into the park and check it all out. Thank you so much for chatting with me, Asa and Michael. Good to see you. May the Force be with you, and we'll see you real soon at laughingplace.com. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching.